Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Sipping Tea, and today I'm going to be telling you about all the news and updates for today, the 28th of June 2020. So, without further delay, let's get into it. So to start things off today, I'm going to be talking about the brand new tech tree line that is available in Cold War. It is the independent tech tree. It's based off Israeli tanks. So this stretches all the way from Era 1 through to Era 3. So you do get a complete tech tree line as opposed to certain other ones where we've seen they are somewhat fragmented and only branch off from pre-existing lines. So the tech tree starts with the M50 Sherman. That is the Era 1 starter vehicle. It's a medium tank. In fact, they all are, all the way through. Every single last one of them are medium tanks. Then it goes to the Tyrann 4, which again is part of the new lineup, so that is going to be quite a different line to go down as well. I am going to refrain from giving any sort of in detail stats of these tanks for the moment. You will eventually see me review these individually. Indeed, if I feel like there's anything in particular that needs to be mentioned about these tanks, then certainly eventually I will do so in a tank review video. So anyway, back to it. So the M50 Sherman, that is the Era 1. Then you've got the Tyrann 4, which again is the next one along the line in Era 1. The Tyrann 5 SH, still in Era 1 just there. Then finally we go into Era 2 with the Magash 3. I think I had pronounced that incorrectly, but there it is. So yes, that's Era 2. Then the Tyrann 6, and the next Era 2, the Magash 6B Gal, and then we move into Era 3 with the Magash 6B Gal Batash, and the last tank in the line is the Magash 7C. So, do enjoy running those tanks. They look to be quite interesting, and it does offer something a little bit different with a completely new tech tree line. In conjunction with the release of this new line, there is a challenge that's currently available up until the 19th of July. It's called Lone Wolves Challenge, where basically you've got 3 different parts to this challenge. Independent Hunters, where basically you need to destroy any one of the new tanks in the independent line, and you'll get a bonus 25% silver. If you destroy 2 or more of the new vehicles, you'll get a bonus 25% silver. And finally, if you destroy 150 or more of the new tanks, then you will get 1 million silver, 3 days of premium time, 10 lots of ×2 vehicle XP boosters, and 10 lots of ×4 commander XP boosters. So moving on from there, we have some premium tech tree additions. So previously these 2 tanks were only available in the store. Now they will be seen on the actual premium tech tree, and they are the FV214 Conqueror Mark II. That is the escalation era Cold War tank, and then we have the British Tier 8 Charlemagne heavy tank, which is of course World War II. Moving on then to challenges and events, we've got On Track US, so that means that if you play any of the tanks in the US tech tree in World War II, you will get the following: a bonus 25% XP for any of those tech tree vehicles. For tiers 3 through till 6, you will get a 50% silver discount on new tanks that you purchase, and from tiers 7 through till 10, you will get a 30% silver discount when purchasing those vehicles. There's quite a few different premium tech tree tanks on sale. So you've got the Chinese Tier 10 121B medium tank, the Chinese Tier 10 WZ 111 premium tank, the Soviet Tier 10 Object 279, the British Tier 10 T95 FV4201 Chieftain, and finally the German VK72.01K. All of those are on sale. You can expect to get a 30% discount on those tanks. You will also get a 30% discount on US premium tanks as well. So that's all part of the current event that's going. It doesn't include licensed vehicles, seasonal vehicles, any tier 2 and monster vehicles. So there are some restrictions in that. Free XP conversion is once again on sale. So 1 gold will become 38 free XP. So that's relatively decent if you need to boost up your free XP. We've got equipment discount again, so 50% off all equipment all the way through until the 11th of July. So go ahead and make sure that all of your tanks that you play have equipment on them, so as it is half price at the moment. There are some multi-tank bundles as well as ever, so they are on sale at the moment. So starting off then, we have the All-American Heroes. So that is the Tier 8 T26E4 Freedom medium tank, the Tier 8 Vengeance T25 medium tank, the Tier 7 Minuteman T29 heavy tank, the Tier 8 Patriot T26E5 heavy tank, and 4 flag vouchers. All of those are available at a 60% saving, which equates to 16,350 gold. Moving on from there, the American Lights. There's a few tanks in this one. So the Tier 6 M24E2 Super Chaffee light tank, the Tier 7 Lycan T71 light tank, along with the 2D Commander as well, standard 2D Commander, and the American Tier 8 Falcon T92 light tank. 60% saving on that one, so that will cost you just 6,470 gold. The next one is American Mediums, so you get the Tier 8 M46 Patton KR medium tank, the Tier 8 TL1 LPC medium tank, and finally the Tier 7 T26E3 Eagle 7 medium tank. Once again, 60% saving, and that will only cost you 9,580 gold. Next up is American Heavyweights, where we've got the Tier 8 M6A2E1 heavy tank, the Tier 8 T26E5 heavy tank, and finally the Tier 8 Chrysler K heavy tank. 60% saving on that bundle as well, 11,130 gold. Next up is the Speed is Power bundle. So you've got the French Tier 8 Panhard EBR 75. Now that is a wheeled vehicle, so something a bit different if you didn't snap that up when it was first on sale. The French Tier 8 HMH AMX Model 58 light tank with the black skull emblem as well. The Tier 8 Tank light tank, TANK light tank. The German Tier 8 Agila Hawk 30 light tank. 50% saving on this bundle, 14,430 gold for all of that. Next up is Iron Sights, where you've got the Italian Tier 8 Ariete Progetto M35 medium tank, the Turtle light tank, which is a Tier 8, the Tier 8 Starkstove S1 tank destroyer, and finally the American Tier 7 Minuteman, the T29 heavy tank. 50% saving on that bundle, 19,520 gold. Search and Destroy is the next bundle, which gives you the M50 Ontus tank destroyer in Cold War and the TCM AGS light tank. Quite an interesting bundle that. It's 50% off at 12,900 gold. It could well be worth having those, as they are both quite unique tanks. Moving on from there, Eastern Prototypes, you've got the WZ122. I literally just did a video about that tank in actual fact. So an exceptionally good tank, very much worth going for that one. Followed by the Object 934 light tank. 50% saving on both of those, 11,360 gold. Probably the best bundle in the whole lot, in my opinion. The final bundle, Canadian Might. That is the Tier 5 Ram 2 medium tank and the Tier 5 Sherman Grizzly medium tank. 50% saving, which equates to 2,140 gold. The premium bonus event carries on, so from today the 28th of June right through till the 12th of July, for the following tanks you will be able to get a plus 50% vehicle XP bonus and 50% silver bonus on every battle you play. So that is the Swedish Kranvan line, the German E50M line, and finally the USSR or Russian Object 263 line. That will start from Tier 5 all the way through till Tier 10. Moving on from that, we have the Brave and Free challenges, which is from the 28th of June through till the 12th of July, where you can earn tanks, silver, boosters, premium time and cosmetics. It's all basically in celebration of the 4th of July and Canada Day. So that should be quite interesting as well. Do check that out in the challenges section so you can see the finer details. Then you've got the Lone Wolves challenge, which runs again from the 28th of June, but this time through to the 19th of July. This challenge basically gives you silver bonuses and other rewards, which will give you something a little bit new to try, and that's in celebration of the Independent Tanks release. So that is also something that is to be looked at. It basically just expands on the detail of what I've already mentioned briefly with the Independence line. The next one I think is going to be a very, very popular one, Mars mode. That is from today the 28th of June all the way through to the 5th of July. This is a mode which is, well, completely separate to everything else in the game. It's basically a return to a mode that we saw once before. So yeah, basically you get to bimble around on the surface of Mars in a rover, which seems to ignore gravity for the most part. You're able to sort of bounce up into the air when using the handbrake. There's the tip for you. So the handbrake, or e-brake if you will, I think on the default controller layout it's down on the D-pad if you're using Xbox. So yeah, that is going to be quite a fun mode. I've already played a couple of games today myself, and yes, it's a lot of fun, a huge amount of fun. So do enjoy that. Moving on, then the 4th of July will see a 400% XP weekend. So that will run from the 1st of July through to the 5th of July. So that is for that weekend just there. Next up, we have new commanders running from the 28th of June all the way through to the 9th of August, so a really long period of time for this one. We've got Canadian Command, which is 2 lots of 3D standard commanders, 20% saving, which means that for both of those it'll just cost you 2,000 gold. Then you've got Major Butch Allen, which is a 3D Hero Commander, 3,300 gold. Then it moves on to Albert Moore, which is a 3D Standard Commander, 1,250 gold. And then we've got Margaret LeBlanc, which again is another 3D Standard Commander, 1,250 gold. So those last two there are the same that you get in the very first bundle I mentioned. You save 500 gold by buying the two together in the bundle. New contracts, we are seeing the addition of the Tusk and the Long Bomb. So that should be quite good for those who don't have either one of those tanks, or indeed if you do already have them, you can earn them technically again and you get the silver value back for them. So that will be for the Long Bomb. It will be available through until the 18th of July, and then the Tusk will be available through until November the 14th. So quite a long time to earn the Tusk in particular there, though of course it is quite a long contract. A reminder that we've got the G.I. Joe tanks still on sale. That started on the 7th of June and ends on the 12th of July, so you'll be able to get your tanks there along with some skins and commanders as well, all for sale in the store for those various different prices. Do check out the store to see the details on those. You've then got the 4th of July and Canada Day sales. So, do take a look at those, just as a quick sort of summary and reminder of those tanks that I mentioned earlier. And the June tanks of the month. So that is the Adler VK4503. That ends on the 5th of July. So do check that out. Basically in that bundle you can, which will cost about $9.99 or your, of course, local currency equivalent. That'll be the German Tier 7 Adler, 850 gold, 3 days of premium, and 10 lots of 1.5 times silver boosters. Moving on from that, we have the weekly bundles for sale. So briefly to go through those, we've got Leading Heavies, which is the Tier 7 FV201. That is a heavy tank in World War II, and then the Tier 6 Sturm. Those two are available at a 60% saving for 3,950 gold. Then we have Quick Draw, the American Tier 6 Rover 237 light tank, the Tier 5 captured KV1 heavy tank, both of those available at a 50% saving, 3,410 gold. Then Precision Operators, we have a Tier 8 Sturv S1 tank destroyer along with the British Tier 8 Carnarvon Action X10 heavy tank. 50% saving on those, 11,110 gold. And then finally the last two are booster deals, which is 20 lots of ×3 XP boosters for the vehicles. 58% saving on that bundle for 840 gold, and then we have 20 lots of ×2 silver boosters, 50% saving on those, 1,870 gold. And to finish off the news, the very last part of the news here today is super savings, or otherwise known as personal offers. Basically here you've got the first offer. Once you've earned 8,000 or more XP in battle, you can get 50% off 7 days worth of premium account time. You'll then get, after you've earned 20,000 or more in any number of battles, the opportunity to buy a 3D Hero Commander John Garvey. And finally, after you've earned 40,000 or more XP in any number of battles, you have the opportunity to purchase at half price the American Tier 8 T-34 Black Edition. That heavy tank is back. So, that is the news. Thank you ever so much for listening. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you have anything to say or like the video, or indeed if you're not subscribed already. Let your friends know about my channel if you think they'd like it and are otherwise unaware of it. The link to my Patreon is below. I just want to give a quick shout out to Tragic Nemesis, who is my first Patreon supporter. Thank you ever so much for your very kind donation. But otherwise, yeah, thank you ever so much for listening, and I will catch you next time.